Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some winter fragrances I'm super excited to start pulling out because here in Southern California, we really don't get super cold weather until it's about December and officially winter time. So in front of me, I have some very specific winter fragrances that I pretty much can only just wear right now. So if you guys are interested in seeing which fragrances I'm super excited to pull out for the winter time, then keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Oshumare. On this channel, I talk about all things smell good. So if you're into smelling good, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. All right, you guys. So I did a video like this last year for the fall fragrances I was excited to wear. I skipped out doing that video this fall, but I wanted to make sure that I highlighted these for this winter. And the first fragrance that I can't wait to start pulling out and wearing may come to a little bit of a surprise for a lot of you guys, because when I first smelled this fragrance, it was not a love of mine. I did not understand it, but then I revisited it and you guys, I really enjoy it now. This is one from Nishane and this is called Ani, and this is the original Ani, not the one that just came out. So Ani for me was a slow burn. When I first smelled it, I didn't understand what I was getting my nose on. But since then, I've tried so many other fragrances, and I tried this in a different season than I originally tried it in. When I tell you, when I came back and gave this one another try, it sang on my skin. It was so different, so unique. It's like a woody, musky, slightly citrusy, complex vanilla. It opens up a little bright because you have this ginger in here, you have some bergamot, and one of my favorite notes, which is pink pepper. But what was throwing me off were the green notes mixed with the cedar in here, and I just couldn't get it. But once this one starts to settle on your skin, the musk comes out, you get a little bit more of that vanilla, because I think the ginger is a little bit more prominent to my nose when I spray this. I sprayed this on me, and the second me and my husband left, he said, "What are you wearing?" And I don't even know what I was wearing because I wasn't as familiar with this fragrance. But you guys, this is so good. It's kind of spicy, but like a soft spice. Definitely gonna be wearing this on some type of winter date with my husband, or just going to the movies when it's super cold with one of my girlfriends. Oh, y'all, I cannot wait. I really wanna start building some memories with this, and I probably wouldn't wear a spicy woody vanilla like this any other time than in the winter. So I'm really looking forward to getting to know this one a little bit more. So once again, this is Ani by Nishane. This next one is one that you can really wear all throughout the year. I love wearing this one around like Valentine's Day as well. And I start to, dibble and dabble into it in the fall time, but in the winter, again, when it's super, super cold, this is when it comes to life on my skin. And this is one from Kilian, and this is Love Don't Be Shy. And this is the original version. And y'all, I don't know if you can see that, but do you see how deep that juice has gotten? Y'all, this is one of the most fluffiest, sweetest, candy-like vanilla and orange blossom fragrances. This may be one of my favorite fragrances, or at least somewhere in like my top 5 or top 10. It smells like there's some marshmallows in here, but there is no marshmallows actually listed. But to me, it smells like a sweet marshmallow, vanilla, caramel bomb. And oh, I love me a good caramel, and you mix it with some orange blossom and some vanilla with a little bit of a touch of rose and neroli. I gotta spray this one on me too, y'all. And spoiler alert, a lot of these fragrances are gonna be on my December perfume tray. Oh, yes. To me, I don't think it's overly sweet. And this is another one that I love mixing with Delina or Delina Exclusive. Either one works. Y'all, the notes, they all just play together super nicely. But this one right here, can't wait to wear her. I don't know why I babied this bottle. I've had this for about 2 years now, and I just don't want to be without it. But it's not like I can't buy it again. So I really do need to start using this one because it is a love of mine. And it kind of reminds me of when I first started my channel, because this was one of my first Kilian fragrances that I added to my collection. So once again, this is Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. This next fragrance is one I'm super excited to pull out, you guys. I don't know why, but I always forget that I have this one in my collection. And it's probably because it's kind of like one that I wear for 2 months out of the year, and then that's it. Because it is another warm, complex type of fragrance, and this is Fenty by Fenty. And I think I reviewed this fragrance when I first started my channel. When I first tried this, I did not understand it. The mix of the geranium with the tangerines and the blueberry, it was just a combination I had never experienced before. And this also has some incense, so that was just a weird concoction. But y'all, there is something to this fragrance. It's like a deep, musky, warm floral that's a little spicy because you have patchouli in here. There's a little musk. If you want to stand out and not smell like everyone this winter, this is a fragrance you have got to get your nose on. Y'all, it is so good. And I'm so happy that I didn't give up on it when I first tried it, because this was another slow burn for me. Did not like it at first, but I think when I put this on, I wore this around the house when I was washing, and I think it was Sunday. So I was doing a deep cleaning in the house and I had this on my wrist and I kept getting whiffs of it. And that blueberry and the geranium was just really talking on my skin. But you guys, it's really nice. This is not one that I think would be a safe blind buy. It's definitely one you have to get your nose on, because I have a feeling this one can throw a lot of people off and it could be a definite no, but you have to let it sit on your skin and it just transforms, you guys. And I don't have the biggest dent in here yet, but I'm looking forward to, getting some use out of this one a lot this winter time. So once again, this is Fenty by Fenty. The next fragrance to me is just so classy. It smells super luxurious. I smelled this on one of my girlfriends at a Christmas party like a few years ago. And at that time, I didn't have the fragrance. But when we left that Christmas party, it was on my list of fragrances to get. And I got it. And I've had it for a while now, but I love this one in the winter. And this is one from Chanel, and this is Coco Noir. So this has somewhat of that DNA of the original Coco Mademoiselle, but this is like the grown-up big sister, rich auntie version of that fragrance. Oh man, that's really pretty. It's really, and I can't spray this on myself, so I'm gonna just spray this on a tester strip. Woo! Another warm, spicy rose fragrance. And I think you have a little geranium in here too. So there's something to do with that rose and that geranium that always gets me. This is probably not a good beginner fragrance because it's a whole lot happening in here. You have a mix of florals, fruits, and then you have spicier notes and sweeter notes in that base. But on my skin, I pull a whole bunch of that grapefruit, which is in the top, and then the cloves and the rose on my skin. And I pretty much just smell a lot of that all throughout the remainder of the fragrance. The patchouli adds to the longevity of the fragrance. It's not overly patchouli or anything like that. It's balanced with the vanilla that's in here and the tonka bean in that base. And it's a perfect fragrance for any type of holiday event you may be going to, whether it's for the office, with your friends, or just a hot little sexy date night. This is gorgeous, so can't wait to start pulling this one out a lot. Once again, this is Coco Noir from Chanel. This next fragrance is probably my favorite one to pull out for the winter time. To me, this fragrance is incredible, and this is one from Initio, and this is Atomic Rose. So you're probably seeing a little trend here. I love me a good musky, deep, woody type of rose in the winter time. Oh, this is very reminiscent to Delina Exclusive, but I think it's a little bit more pungent and just way more in your face. And that says a lot because Delina Exclusive is very loud and pronounced and has amazing sillage. This one wears on my skin even longer and projects even more. Yes, it's very prominent on being like a rose forward fragrance, but I think it's more so a spicy amber rose. It's also another fragrance that has pink pepper in it, and it's a little bright, just a little bright in the opening because you have a citrusy bergamot. I'm gonna be wearing this to my husband's Christmas party because these are the type of fragrances I love to wear to kind of make a statement. We usually wear some type of like ball gowns or just something very formal. So I want to wear something like this that is gonna pack a punch and be not just a rose fragrance, but a really nice, sweet, woody mix of a whole lot of different notes. If you've never tried anything from this house, Atomic Rose, if you're a rose lover, you gotta try it. So once again, this is Atomic Rose from Initio. Next, we have one from Lattafa. You guys, I've let this one sit since it came out. It has gotten so much better, and it was good when I got it. And this is Ecaire, and this is their version of Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana, which is one of my favorite vanilla caramel type of fragrances. and they captured it completely in this fragrance. But this to me is a little bit sweeter, which I really do enjoy, and the longevity is amazing. So to me, this one smells like a powdery vanilla caramel drizzle bomb. And to me, this DNA doesn't really seem very complicated. It seems very straightforward, but the mix of the honey, the vanilla, the coumarin, the musk, oh, and the caramel in here, it just hits so different. And people always ask me what I'm wearing whenever I have this on. And I always think, is it really that good? But y'all, I mean, every single time I wear it, I get a compliment. I really do enjoy me a good gourmand, but sometimes I want to smell sweet without smelling foodie. And so that's when I usually tend to reach for this one. The caramel to me is a little more prominent than the vanilla and all the other notes. So you have to like caramel to enjoy this. Oh my goodness. I have Ani underneath this. This is so, y'all, that is a good combination, y'all. Okay. Try these together if you have them. Oh my gosh. But back to this. If you love you a good caramel forward type of fragrance, I think you would love Eclair or Bianco Latte, but this is the one that I'm really looking forward to wearing because I really haven't worn it all that much. So once again, this is Eclair from Lattafa. And the last fragrance that I can't wait to start wearing is one that I got, I think, at the beginning of this year when it first came out. And I'm gonna feature this one in a Middle Eastern haul that I have coming up. So I'll go a little bit more in depth about this one then. But this is another one from Lattafa, and this is Khamrah Qahwa. This is the one with the coffee note. So the original Khamrah, that one to me was like a more dates forward take on Angel Share. That one is like a apple pie, boozy cognac fragrance. So good. It eats on your skin in the fall and the winter. Whereas with Khamrah Qahwa, this one to me smells like Angel Share if you were to take out that booziness. So take out that rum, add in a few more dates, and then some coffee grinds. That is what this one smells like. The coffee is really not all that pronounced in here. So if you're not into coffee, I wouldn't let that one deter you at all. I really don't even detect coffee in this one, but I knew that I wanted to start wearing this one now because it kind of still reminds me of the holidays and all the sweet things that we're eating, you know? And I love me a good date. I love putting dates in my smoothies to sweeten it up without putting some type of artificial sweetener in it. So if you've never tried them in your smoothie, it is so, so good, or your protein shakes. But if Angel Share is a little too boozy for you, I would definitely try Khamrah out, specifically the one with the coffee, because she is really good. So once again, this is Khamrah Qahwa from Lattafa. All right, you guys, so that is it. Those are some of the fragrances that I'm super excited to start pulling out for the winter season that we're about to go into. Comment down below and let me know, what are 3 winter fragrances you guys are looking forward to pulling out? You're itching to get your nose on them. You just can't wait because you know this is the time where they shine. Let me know. If you guys did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Share it with a friend or two. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.